Hello and welcome to your local news from Suffolk, Essex and Norfolk. Let's catch up with Stuart now, shall we, at his home in Norfolk. Hello, Stuart.
Hi, Amelia. We hear a lot, don't we, on this programme about the way that people's lives are changing, how we're doing our jobs very differently. I mean, if you'd asked me at Christmas whether I was likely to spend 3 months broadcasting from my kitchen, I'd have probably said, no, I don't think that's going to happen to you. And it's particularly difficult for people like hospital chaplains who are needed a great deal now. So they are finding other ways of helping. Here's Lawrence Corley.
My name's Vicky Peters and I'm the lead chaplain here at St Helena. I think one of the challenges for our patients and the families is just a sense of isolation that they're having to deal with. It's just really bizarre. It's like, it's like the whole world has changed, and it's changed here, the whole way that we're working. I think for me, one of the things I love about hospice care is it's so holistic, and at one time on the ward you'd have had not just people's families and friends coming in, we'd have had the pat dog going round, we'd have had someone on our team is available if people want to do crafts, we may have had someone playing the piano, all those things to try and give people quality of life, and we're just not able to do those sorts of things in the same way anymore.
We are on all wards and we will do all of the last rites, blessings, the whole end of life process. We have access to all wards, so wherever we can, and most times we've been able to. We've done it face to face. We have written a set of prayers and blessings for different religious groups and also humanist groups, and laminated them on ward for nurses to use if there's an emergency and they know that the patients or the family would have wanted that, and for whatever reason a chaplain is somewhere else. The danger is, we see lots of numbers on the telly, and we get numb to them, but those numbers represent human lives, people loved, and people that have loved, people that are connected, and families. And one thing about the hospital is we kind of see a glimpse of that. We realise that every just one life is a human life.
The main thing I think that hit the Muslim community was that a lot of Muslims who died from the coronavirus were not allowed to be washed before burial, which is an Islamic requirement. I feel that everybody has now realised so much of what they had before and appreciated it more. We have a stronger bonding now with our families. We've appreciated our friends more because we haven't seen them. We've appreciated the NHS more because you can only visit the doctor if you really are in an emergency situation. It's made us go right down to basics, and we are a lot more humble now, and we are all one nation, really, facing the same calamity together.
Of course, having a nice family around you has been very difficult, but this week at least grandparents can see their grandchildren, although I have to say it's quite difficult when the grandchild arrives and stands 2 or 3 metres apart, and what you really want to do, as Steve Harley was saying last week on the programme, is pick them up and give them a cuddle. I suppose that's important to you and your family, Amelia.
Absolutely, yeah. We're off as a family to see my parents for the first time for weeks tomorrow, so our daughter's very much looking forward to that. You have a good weekend, Stuart. It's a reminder of today's top national story, the terrible toll of the coronavirus on the UK. Now more than 40,000 people have died. Lee will be here with the late news just after the 10 o'clock news. Hope you can join her. Bye-bye.